The US Open is finally here and the draw has been announced. We've got our top seeds, Jannik Sinner the number 1, Novak Djokovic the number 2, but which side of the draw is Carlos Alcaraz on? This is my draw reaction. Let's go through it. And before we go anywhere, make sure you've hit a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Shall we get stuck into it? Let's reveal the draw. Oh my word. And we are going to start off with Jannik Sinner's section. And I can announce, I have just had a quick look, Carlos Alcaraz is on the same side as Jannik Sinner. So let's have a look at Jannik Sinner's quarter first and see who he has on his side. That does mean Sasha Zverev is on the side of Novak Djokovic as well. But let's have a little look down the quarter of Jannik Sinner. Unfortunately, no JG today. In all of the Sinner problems that have been going on. JG has taken a flight to Italy to investigate what's going on over there. And I am left bringing you this reaction. But don't worry, we're going to go through it. I want to hear all your thoughts about this draw in that comment section as well. Please let me know your thoughts. To start off, I'm looking at this and I see Jannik Sinner with Mackenzie McDonald. Wow, I mean, that's not the easiest first round match. Looking at this, got an American first round in the US Open and a potential American second round. Mickelson, big serving, and somebody, could he throw a spanner in the works? Looking down this, let's keep going and see who is in the Sinner section. Some people using the word sinner for other reasons these days. We're not going to get into that. Stan Wawrinka in his section. We've got Nicholas Jarry in there. We got O'Connell. We got Arthur Fees. Had a good Wimbledon. We've got Juan Munar, Max Purcell, Tommy Paul. Another good American in this one, but not in good form coming in. He was looking really good until he wasn't, and the last few tournaments he's looked bang average, has gone out early, and it's probably a good time to have him in your section if I'm perfectly honest. I know he's done well before, but form does count for something. Let's have a look on the other side. I don't think there's anyone too bad to really trouble Jannik Sinner there. We've got Stefanos Tsitsipas, but look who he's got in the first round. Terrible draw for Tsitsipas. He's got the 5-set marathon man. No, it's not Andy Murray. It is Thanasi Kokkinakis. What a first round match that is. Could Tsitsipas be going out straight away? Let me know in the comment section. That's a real bad draw for him. And we've got Borges in there. We've got Collier. Let's have a look down. Oh, Felix. He's been doing quite well, but not a good draw for Felix either. He's got Jakub Mensik there in the first round. Really good youngster from the Czech Republic. Got Kaboli, who's been looking quite good of late. Zizou Bergsen, Malazan, and Daniil Medvedev. There we go. There's the big name that we were looking for. Daniil Medvedev, the number 5 seed, is in Sinner's quarter. So a potential quarterfinal matchup with Daniil Medvedev. That is not easy. Let me tell you that. We know he could have a potential matchup with Alcaraz in the semi-final and a potential matchup with either Zverev or Novak Djokovic in the final. So, I mean, to have a look at that, all the way up until I saw Daniil Medvedev, it wasn't looking too bad. Now I think it's looking quite tough, to be honest. My first impressions, I think it's actually quite tough for Jannik Sinner so far. Let's go over to the Alcaraz quarter, which is the other half of the top. And let's see who he has in his section. So we've got, he's playing a qualifier first round. Nice for Carlos Alcaraz. He's got Shapo or Van der Zandschulp. Shapo would probably be more dangerous, but I still feel Alcaraz too good. Gaston. We've got Draper in this section as well. That's a good matchup. I still think Alcaraz a level above. Going down his side still here. We got Tabilo there. No one here I would say really would cause him problems. Zverev Quarter, maybe. I don't think he's still on the same level. I'm holding Alcaraz in high regard. Obviously, he's the winner of the last 2 Grand Slams. Let's have a look who else is in here. Ooh, Hubie Hurkacz, although carrying the injury still from Wimbledon, pulled out of the last event as well with this ongoing knee problem. Will he be a threat? I'm not so sure he will. We got Kalan Khachanov in here. Arnaldi, maybe one to watch out for here in this little section at the bottom. I think he might be a good person for a 4th round pick. Maybe even might fancy himself for a quarter-final because we got Alex de Minaur up the top here. He'll probably be looking at his section as well, fancying his chances for a quarter-final. First impressions, Alcaraz, quite a good quarter. Probably would have to face either Medvedev or Jannik Sinner in the semi-final. But, I mean, I think he could make light work of this quarter. Let's go on to Zverev's one next. And this is the start of the bottom half of the draw. And Sasha Zverev, where is he in this section? There he is. He is playing Emil Rusevori first round. Not an easy match. If it's the standard, Zverev probably loses the first set and then goes on to win in 4. And we know what he's like. In this little section, though, oh God, look, we got 2 GTL alumni playing each other. We got Cerundolo versus Offner in the first round. Why would they do that to us? At least one of them gets to go on to the next round, but I don't even want to pick that one in the draw preview. That's a bit mean. We got Mpechi Pericard there. That's another name to watch out for. He's playing Echeverri first round. That'd be a big serve in first round matchup. Zverev, it's not. I say he's definitely got enough to get past all of these players there. We got Musetti there against Opelka. Carreño Busta. I mean, look at this, though. I mean, Holger Rune, he has not been given a good draw for the first 2 rounds. Brandon Nakashima in America. Somebody who's been playing very well on the hard courts recently. That's not an easy matchup. And then if he wins that, he could have a potential former semi-finalist from the US Open in Pablo Carreño Busta, who's back to form again. I mean, and if he wins that one, could be a Lorenzo Musetti 3rd round matchup there. And then if he wins that, he get a Sasha Zverev. I mean, that's what a terrible draw for Holger Rune, I have to say. Look, we've got Taylor Fritz on the other side here. Potential matchup of a 2nd round with Berrettini. Oh, my word. That's terrible for Taylor Fritz. I mean, hopefully he'll be hoping that Berrettini maybe isn't in the best of form. We saw him against Holger Rune. He sort of died off in the final 2 sets after a strong first set. Ugo Humbert on this side as well. Not too bad a draw here. Bublik versus Shang. Bublik may have his work cut out for him there if he doesn't mind his P's and Q's. And we got Casper Ruud at the top here with Gael Monfils in there. Wow, could this be somebody who makes another resurgence at this tournament? Could he take out the qualifier, then Casper Ruud, then, yeah, well, I think Bublik, he could make a 4th round it. Could he even go to the quarterfinals? Tell me in the comments section. This is a great draw for Gael Monfils. I mean, if he continues that form, beat Alcaraz, nearly beat Holger Rune, I mean, am I crazy? 38 years old. It's not too old, is it? Because somebody else is doing the damn thing. And that person, well, he's only 37. I think Gael Monfils will be 38, though, very, very soon. Novak Djokovic, though, here's his draw. Come on, the man, the Olympic gold medalist. Here he is, completed tennis recently. This is his draw. We've got him versus a qualifier 1st round. Lovely stuff. That's what we like to see. Cue Djokovic haters saying, it's a fix. It's a fix. Laszlo Djere. That's not an easy one. Remember, he went to 5 sets with him not too long ago. I can't remember. Was that Australian Open, though, that he went to 5 sets with him? But it was at a slam that he went to 5. He came back from 2 sets down. Could have even been the US Open last year. Can't remember off the top of my head. Let's have a look who's in his section. All of these unbeatable. Struff, probably the toughest one there. Pedro Martinez. Poprin. I still think he's not quite. We've seen Djokovic is able to beat him fairly comfortably. But Popyrin, a really good player, just won his first Masters event. Will it give him a little bit more impetus to go further in a big Grand Slam tournament? TFO, oh, look at this. Ben Shelton versus Dominic Thiem first round. Look at that. Oh, poor Dominic Thiem. He's going to have to be fending off 150-mile-an-hour serves. Will he be able to? I don't think that's a very good draw for Dominic Thiem. I expect Ben Shelton to probably win that matchup. And I think we could be in for a treat. We could be in for a third round of Shelton versus TFO. Sign me up for that one. Make that a night session. And those two both bring it. That could be a fireworks popcorn matchup. And we could have a potential fourth round matchup. Could we get Shelton Djokovic again? I know we keep trying to line it up. Or could it be TFO? I mean, TFO been playing fantastic stuff as well recently over in Cincinnati. But let's have a look at the other side. Who's on the other side? We got Rublev, Sebochville. That's could be a potential tricky one, but I think Rublev's back to form enough to do a number on him. Not too tough in the next round. We've got Eubanks, Rinderknecht, two qualifiers playing each other there. Lehechka could be the danger man in the Rublev section there. He just has played very well and beating Daniil Medvedev on a hard court, so watch out for him. Looking down this section, a lot of clay court players. That's what I can say. And Grigor Dimitrov. Oh, Grigor in Djokovic's section. Best of pals on tour. Could Grigor have a good tournament here? I mean, I could see him beating most people in this section and making it through to the fourth round. And then he probably is more than likely going to meet Rublev or Lehechka, I would have thought there. First impressions on Djokovic is, I'd say, easier than Sinner's, but trickier than Alcaraz's. So I would say not too bad. Not too bad, I don't think, for Novak Djokovic. All players are there are beatable players and winnable on his day. How motivated is Novak Djokovic right now? That is the key question that we have to ask. This is just a nicer look at who he would have to play to go through. Qualifier first round, Gere or Struff second round, Popyrin third round, Shelton or TFO fourth round, Rublev or Dimitrov quarterfinal, Zverev or Rune. I mean, wow, he's got a marathon task to get through in the semi-final, and Sinner and Alcaraz in the final. Let's have a look at Jannik Sinner's. It is McDonald first round, Mickelson or qualifier second round, Jarry or Wawrinka in the third, Paul or Fees in the fourth, Tsitsipas or Medvedev in the quarters, and then we've got semi-final of Alcaraz. It says Hurkacz or de Minaur. I think it's probably more than likely going to be just de Minaur, unless Hurkacz has an amazing recovery. And then Djokovic Zverev in the final. Alcaraz's qualifier first round, Chapo most likely second round, Draper third round, Korda or Tabilo fourth round. We got de Minaur, Hurkacz quarters, semi-final of Sinner or Medvedev, and then Djokovic Zverev final. I mean, Jannik Sinner is going to be probably one of the most motivated. How are the crowd going to react to Jannik Sinner? That is the big question after all of the things that have just come out. It's going to be an interesting tournament based upon that alone. How does he handle the pressure of all of these sort of allegations? And even though he's been cleared, there's sort of like a black cloud being cast over him due to all of the media coverage of it now. How is he going to cope with it? I mean, it's the first time that I think we'll see maybe some people turn against Jannik Sinner, which is a real shame, considering he has been cleared of all of this stuff. I'm just hoping it doesn't affect him too badly and he's able just to play his tennis and just get a few Italians in the crowd and they'll be able to cheer him on. Alcaraz, he'll be licking his wounds after the Olympics, but he'll be looking for 3 Grand Slam titles in a row. And then we just have to ask ourselves the big question. How motivated is Novak Djokovic right now? He's completed tennis. And does he need another US Open title? Does he need number 25? We're going to find out when we see him performing. That is going to be the big question on everybody's lips. I mean, it is worrying. I don't want to see Djokovic go out there unless he's really motivated. He has to be fully motivated to play this. And there's part of me that just worries about it. I shouldn't be worried because he's won everything else. And he's just got to be happy that he completed the career Golden Slam now. So you can Djokovic fans can sort of take a sigh of relief. There's part of me thinking that it sort of takes a lot of pressure off Novak Djokovic now, that he doesn't really need to have any pressure on any of the matches. He can go out there and enjoy his tennis, and maybe that will make him play even better. Let that be a worry for you. So, if you are new to the channel, or if you aren't new but didn't spot that I put out a Djokovic song, it was just yesterday, and I'd love it to get to Novak Djokovic. If we are able to share the song, give it a like, give it a comment, let me know your thoughts on it. I feature in it a bit too heavily, really, but it's all a bit of fun. If you want to go over and watch that, I really appreciate it. I'll pop the link in the description and the comment section. And if you really want to help support the channel, then get yourself a good night t-shirt celebrating Djokovic obviously winning the gold medal for Serbia. So go over and pick one of those t-shirts up. It will help support the channel, and I'll be getting my one very soon. But that's my reaction to the US Open draw. It has been officially announced, and we know who has the tough draw, who has the easy draw. I'm going with Sinner tough, Alcaraz easy, Djokovic medium. So let me know who you think has got the toughest draw. And do you think Sinner is getting his just desserts? Is this karma coming back round for him? I want to know your thoughts. Tell me in the comment section. If you haven't already, smash a like, subscribe, and we'll see you for reaction to the women's draw. That'll be coming very soon.